Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
And the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Tyson in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's the Cobra. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Now Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Mathurin missing. Here's the Cobra. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Fires for 3. Cleveland gets it back. Allen, the pass to the Cobra. Outside Mitchell. Got a piece of it.
You got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Nembhard. Right side Mathurin. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Looking confident taking his shot. Very confident. Mathurin, complete belief in himself.
Here's the Cobra. Out to Mobley. Now Allen. Turner covers. Here's the Cobra. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Indiana on offense. It's a three-point game. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jim Boylan. And guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. BA?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Shot's good by the Cobra.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Nembhard. The 3, Mathurin. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Yeah, Mathurin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
Mobley passes to the Cobra. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Back to Mobley. From deep, Mitchell. Indiana with a rebound. The Cavs beat them last time when they met in Cleveland.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. It may very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Now here's Mitchell. That's tipped. Now Halliburton, down low. Siakam with it, now guarded by Mobley. Here's Nembhard. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And, you know, when Allen gets this positioning, the defense is in trouble, which in turn forces them to commit the foul.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good from Allen. The season is still young, but it's been interesting to watch some of the rookies find their footing here in the NBA, Clark.
That's always one of the more interesting things for me. Everybody's journey of development is their own, and it's different. It has a unique pace. Some guys come in ready to contribute right away. They're in a good situation. Others, it takes a minute for them to find their stride. So watching it all unfold is really pretty cool.
So both free throws. Good from Allen.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Kispert, the pass to Johnson. Mathurin with the ball. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Mathurin's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 5. 1:25 left to play in the first. Pass to Mobley. There's the three. The Pacers pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kispert, the pass to Johnson. From outside the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Caver. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. The Cobra passes to Mobley. The shot that time not on target. Indiana leading. Pass to Kispert. Here's Yabusele. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Mathurin missing. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Here's the Cobra. And he gets that one. The Cobra's got 7 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Cleveland on top. They lead by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
They've got Kispert. He's out there with Halliburton. And it's Yabusele in at the 5. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Halliburton. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people's shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Cobra in the last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 65 points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. Might force him to adjust. Or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Halliburton. Ooh, and he took him. A hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
And he makes the first. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, BA, you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And the shot goes down. Mobley's got his first points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Kispert. He's scoreless. Halliburton outside. Shot from the wing, and the shot goes in.
Halliburton always relentless. In attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain him.
Here's the Cobra, defended by Kispert, to the paint. Here's the Cobra, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Got it.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Here's Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Kispert's shot is good.
The versatility of Halliburton, that's what you love about him. He can score it, he can pass it, and he makes very good decisions.
So both teams changing it up here. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Here's the Cobra. 13 points in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Nembhard.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
First free throw is good. Cold shot's good from the stripe. Here's Nembhard, still without a bucket. Siakam outside. Nembhard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Turner. Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The Cobra's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Huff. He's covered by Siakam. Here's the Cobra. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. And one thing that Siakam has always had in that court, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
The Cobra, and he dunks it down.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Here's Tyson. Here's the Cobra. Allen on the wing. Has to Huff. Here's Tyson. Sinks it from distance. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
And, you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Indiana. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Nembhard. Mobley against Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Mitchell.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
These are his first free throws of the game. Hits both from the stripe. 44 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to the Cobra. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it.
And that one misses.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Nembhard. No made baskets yet. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Here's the Cobra. Here's Tyson, covered by Johnson. Here's the Cobra. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Matherin with a steal. It's Johnson with a drive. Misses from close range.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
The Pistons are at less than 100%. Boy, the loss of Cade Cunningham, man, he's such a strong presence. He has such an impact on the game in a big, big way. Man, they'll have trouble riding this out without it.
Next man up, that's what's up. And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Indiana Pacers.
If I could highlight one area where they should spend more time, actually it's already painted. Get into the post, take easier shots.
Sounds like sound advice, especially if they had Shaq on the finishing end. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton with the ball on the court for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Then there's Mitchell, and it's the Cobra in at the 2-guard spot. Now here's Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. And it's Halliburton! Gets it to go inside.
Halliburton has a nice combination of smarts and skill. Makes him a cagey scorer.
The Cobra passes to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's the Cobra. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 6. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton, deadly from deep.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Here he goes. They get it back. The Cobra. Score it. 13 shots, 9. Makes. Solid.
Just owning the offensive glass right now. Just refuse. To let up.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, BA. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
That one misses. And he sinks the second. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Siakam outside. And here's Turner. No points so far. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 6. The Cobra passes to Allen. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Mobley, left side. Pass to the Cobra. And the shot goes. The Cobra's got 26 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's the drive. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Indiana making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. The Cobra can't hit. Indiana's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Pass to Nembhard. Now Halliburton takes the 3. And the Cobra pulls it down. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Turner. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And good aggressive play. Johnson knows if he goes hard inside, he'll be rewarded with the whistle.
That one's no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Here's the Cobra. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. The Cobra's got 9 points now in the second half. Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Tyson. Mitchell, the pass to the Cobra. The Pacers pull it in. Now Halliburton. He's got 13. Knocks it down from distance. Nembhard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Matherin. And the Cobra pulls it down. The Cobra's got double-digit. Rebound. Now in the game. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. Walker, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. In the 3rd spot, Cleveland. 5th, the Pacers.
Here you have 2 offenses that feasted off turnovers. Every opponent was a little nervous with the ball around them.
The Cobra passes to Walker. Here's the Cobra. Cleveland again missing.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
On the wing, Matherin. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
A special sequence from Mitchell. You have to be careful with the ball around him or he'll burn you.
Nembhard, the pass to Matherin. There's 48 seconds left in the 3rd. Buries it from 3. Matherin's got 11 points.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's the Cobra. 28 points for him. Pass to Mitchell. Here's the Cobra from downtown. Matherin with a rebound. Here's Kispert. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line, for the Pacers.
The first free throw is good, and Cleveland making a change here. And so he hits both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Down low. Matherin with a steal.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Three-pointer, Kispert. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Cleveland on top. They lead by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.